Fellas, have you ever requested that a woman show up to a date with no makeup on? Now, I think more men should do it. Why should a man request that a woman should show up to a date with no makeup on? Well, because you actually want to see what this woman is. You want to see if her confidence is fake confidence or if it's actually real confidence. But when you meet a beautiful woman, you really want her to be beautiful. I don't think women understand that when they take the makeup off, they look dull, right? Like they look almost lifeless. Now, I have a clip for you guys, and this clip is of women who were talking about a man who requested that a woman show up on the second date with no makeup on. So let's see how these women responded. Also, make sure you comment your thoughts under this video. Now let me go ahead and introduce myself, and we're gonna get right into it. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
This man requested that on the second date, the woman come with no makeup on. How do y'all feel about that?
How do we feel about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. How dare you request how I show up to the date? First of all, like I haven't thought about it. I was just like listening to the segment,
Right.
But I do believe that there is some validity in understanding who a woman is and what she does look like,
Right.
before you are.
Wait. This woman said there is some validity. This is going to be the same woman that's going to tell you in her 30s and 40s that she's dating with intention, that she needs you to be intentional, and she wants to be married.
Too far along,
Right.
right?
I agree. I think requesting it is kind of outrageous. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I put on my body at all. That's just not happening. Right.
This is the personality that I'm talking about. This is the fake confidence that I'm talking about. This is the social media like attitude. Like this reminds me of like Halloween. Halloween's my birthday, by the way. When I used to see women on Halloween before BBLs were a thing, I would be like, man, you know what? Halloween is the day where women actually show their real personality. Now, they're actually showing us on an everyday basis.
But I feel like, eventually I'm going to want to be comfortable around you. So I'm going to, not wear makeup. I'm going to be in my sweatpants and my, baggy t-shirt just because that's how I am on a regular basis, But for you to request that, I don't think that's appropriate.
Oh my gosh, fellas, did you guys hear that? This woman said eventually she's going to show you who she is. Now, the downside to that is this. You get with the woman, you see her with this makeup on, and you like, oh my gosh, this woman is beautiful. This woman is gorgeous. And then she shows you who she really is. She does not understand that you're going from, wow, oh my gosh, to damn. Put that back on. Hey, whoever you are, you got to go. She need to come back. Whoever that woman was, she need to come back, and you gotta get up out of here. Women don't realize that they go from a 3 to a 6, right? Possibly even a 7 or a 8. Oh my gosh, God forbid if this woman is a 8 and she take that makeup off, she's definitely gonna drop to a 4 or a 5. Listen, this is not good for men or for women, because these women essentially are telling you they want to fool you for as long as they possibly can. They want to fool you until they get into that relationship. Now, this is going to actually show you what all me keep talking about when we say she's advertising. These women are advertising themselves. You're not going to tell her what she's going to wear and what she's going to put on her body. Listen, she is absolutely correct, and you should leave her right there in the streets. That's where you should leave her, because that's the type of attitude that she has. That's the type of headache that this woman is going to bring you. Why would this man want this woman to show up on a second date with no makeup on? Well, I got a few answers for you. Number one, he's probably tired of being scammed, tricked, and fooled, right? Here's a story for you guys. This actually happened to me, right? I went on a date with a woman who was 41. No, she might have actually been like 43, right? Now, when I first looked at her, I was like, oh my gosh, right? I'm sitting across from her as we eating, and I'm just looking at her like, damn, this woman is gorgeous. Like, oh my God, right? But then I looked up near her forehead, right? And then I also started to notice like around her cheeks that it was a little shiny, right? Now, I'm not saying that the woman was not attractive. What I'm saying is I realized that I was looking at a face full of makeup. Now, this woman was tall and light skinned. She was not mixed at all. She was a black chick. She just happened to be light skinned. But when she got up, right, because she was from the breast up, oh my God, I won. Like, this was, yeah, she was, yeah, this was, it was finna go down. Whatever needed to happen was about to happen, right? Because that's just how attractive she looked to me. But I snapped out of it and was like, wait a minute, what the hell does this woman actually look like? Now, here's another reason, because that was just that was something that just happened. So I just decided to plug it in because it made sense to what these women were talking about. We want to, as men, we really want to see what you look like because we want to know what we're getting into. We want to know what we're signing up for. Now, other reasons why a man would want to see what a woman looks like without makeup. Maybe this guy decided that he was going to take her on a second date that was in or around water, right? Or maybe this woman ruined one of his favorite shirts or favorite jackets. I can tell you this has happened to me at least twice. And I mean, I was pissed because this was my favorite jacket and one of my favorite shirts. And I had to get rid of them because the makeup would not come off. Because, you know, I'm kind of tall. So when a woman gives me a hug, boom, you know what I'm saying? Her face smears right across my chest. But men, we want to know what a woman looks like. We want to know if that woman is exotic as she actually looks or if she's just plain, right? Like, we want to know, like, being fooled into a woman's beauty is completely, women don't understand just how important that is because we are shallow, okay? And if you look a certain way, then your personality can help you look way better, right? Like, people will be like, oh man, what do you see in this chick? Well, this chick is amazing, man. She treats me amazing. She does amazing things, right? We can look away from the beauty, but when a woman is leading with beauty that is borrowed or rented, meaning it's not hers, this is a mask that she has to put on. When that mask comes off, it's like, nah, no way. Listen, when this woman said eventually she's going to show you who she is because she's going to wear sweats and a big baggy t-shirt, what she's saying is she's going to become unsexy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think that I would tell a woman to come on a date first, second, or third without makeup simply because if I'm trying to get this woman on a second date, I'm interested in getting the box. If you tell a woman to show up with no makeup on, look at these three women right here. Not only do they have a full face of makeup, but the weaves are crazy. And I'm not real big on wigs, especially because women don't realize what they look like to us. They don't realize that we can see when it's stiff. We can see when you don't have a hairline. We can see it, right? Like, listen. Women do not get it, but I'm saying I don't. Now, you know what? As I think about it, I'm like, okay, well, if the woman is actually interested in you and you're not interested in her, maybe it might be a good idea to tell that woman to show up with no makeup on because you'll probably never hear from her again. Now, fellas, you really have to pay attention to what women are saying. Most importantly, what they're actually doing. because they're telling you the truth. Their confidence is not as high as you think it is, because if it was, they wouldn't even feel comfortable walking around in a costume with a mask on, because they're completely hiding who they are. But they're comfortable hiding who they are until they get comfortable. Think about that, fellas. That is a horrible deal. What women don't understand about the makeup is it's a false confidence, right? And we can see that fake confidence because it's like, oh my gosh, she thinks she's perfect and she thinks she deserves everything. I had to recently tell women that it's okay for you to settle, because no man is perfect. If a man has a lot of money, he doesn't have a lot of time. If he has a lot of time, he probably doesn't have a lot of money. Women don't really seem to understand that because they're living in fantasy world. They think that they get exactly what they want and they get whatever they want. Now I keep saying, why are y'all not looking at the older women? Right? Because not only are a lot of older women unattractive, right? Or they're like, they completely let themselves go, right? There are some women who look good for their age, but we have to say for their age. Now, why is this? Fellas, you have to determine if that woman is actually worth it. Why? Because if she's telling you that you can't tell her anything, you can't tell her what to wear, what to put on, how to dress, how to move, how to talk, how to act, this woman is going to be a headache to you. This woman is going to destroy your life and ruin you until you get it together again. And that's assuming that you do get it together. Some guys actually crash out. Now, I know men that watch me are not crashing out, but maybe they were close to crashing out. My advice to you is work on yourself, work on your mind, your body, and your finances, because women who feel like they cannot walk around without makeup on, these are the type of women who will stress you out, and they will keep you stressed out because they feel like no one should see what they actually look like. That's a scary thought when you think about it, because why is this woman pretending to be confident when she's really not? Why is this woman acting like all the other women on social media when she's actually not? Ladies, it's okay to be yourself. If your personality is great, you will draw in and you will be able to keep the man that you actually want. But I have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then share this video with anybody you think this would help. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.